The play, it's set in a flat in Brixton in 1926, and it's a lower middle class family. And Frances is this character. She lodges in the flat, and so I'd say she's the catalyst for almost every character involved in the play. She kind of challenges perspectives. Mabel, the matriarch of the house, she has very traditionalist views of what it is to be a woman at the time, and Frances is this young, progressive, liberal woman who comes in and challenges all those views, and she also throws a spanner in the works between our relationship a little bit. And so, yeah, her character coming into these people's world turns it all upside down for them.
And I'd say it has some underlying themes of how people can feel a deep sense of unfulfillment in life and dissatisfaction with where their lives are, and loneliness, and being stuck in one place because they think they've had to make a choice. And in the 20s, they did have to make a choice to survive socially. And then they believe their path in life is set out for them. And I think that these characters, all of them, the men and the women, really struggle with what they think they have left for them in life. And so it deals with mental health issues and, yeah.
I think it's a combination of the fact that it is ahead of its time, but also that we haven't moved on as much as we'd like to think within society. Of course we have to a degree, but I think this play highlights how far we still have to go in that we're still having the same issues 100 years later.
In speaking out, particularly for men and mental health, and not being as a stigma as it was then and still is very much so now.
And I think also as well, it highlights, there's a lot of empathy, I think, in the writing, because, you know, Mabel's just not horrible for no reason. Like, what makes her so tough and hard?
They're beautifully written, these characters. There's a lot of depth to them, and there's a lot of reasons exactly why they become these people, which has been amazing to explore in rehearsals.
Like, sometimes there aren't excuses for certain behaviour, but there are always reasons for it.
Was the play ahead of its time, or have we not moved on? I think, I mean, of course we have moved on to a certain degree. Of course we have, you know, we've seen so many amazing progressions that have happened. I think from what I've heard, she was quite ahead of her time, really. I think I know that the reaction to the play was very mixed when it was first put on, and I think some people thought that she was mocking them, or, you know, I think she had a very mixed bag of reviews and responses to what she put on. So it sounds to me as if she was very ahead of her time. But I think a lot of the themes that she focuses on and writes about are very universal and still very much exist within today's society. So, you know, I still think that there's a lot of stuff that's spoken about in the play that's still very relevant now as well, yeah.